Hi everyone, Courtney Morehouse, Realtor with Your Castle Real Estate. So I want to talk to you about how in the heck do you get your offer chosen in a multiple bid situation in this market here in Colorado, specifically in the Denver metro area. Well, let's first talk about the market. So this market is nutty, and it seems to be getting nuttier, and it's hard to even get a grasp on it. And let's talk about why. What are the contributing factors to what we're seeing in the market? Well, first of all, interest rates for loans are low. So affordability is very high for folks. You've got a large pool of buyers who are able and wanting to buy. What's working against that is super low inventory. We thought it was low last year. It's even lower this year. So you've got a very limited amount of homes and a large pool of buyers all vying for the same products. Compounding that and putting a layer on top of that is our really high rental rates, okay? Renting is not an attractive alternative because the rental market is just as crazy as the real estate market. So it's either you're going to pay through the nose to rent or you're going to pay through the nose to buy. But here's the kicker. What I feel is the compounding factor that supersedes everything else is the fact that buyers are willing to accept what is in the market. What do I mean by that? Buyers are coming up with some very creative offers, and they're taking some very big risks in order to stand out from the rest of the buyers in the market. They're willing to say, we will put up extra cash at closing if it doesn't appraise. We understand we're paying above fair market value, and we're willing to do that. So no wonder prices keep going up, because why would a seller say no to such a great safety clause if you've got an astronomically high offer but the buyer's willing to make up the difference? Why not say yes to it? And so prices keep going up. So that's what I feel. Disclaimer, I'm not an economist, I'm not an analyst, that's just what I've been seeing. So how do you stand out from the pack? I just had a buyer look at a house over in Aurora that had 50 offers in 3 days. Okay, granted the house was underpriced, which is not necessary in this market. 50 offers. Can you imagine how many showings, how many strangers walked through that house to take a look, and 50 offers were presented? That's overwhelming, and that's really tough to compete against. So how do you stand out? Whether you're competing against one other or 49 other offers, the seller's going to pick one. How do you make sure that they pick your one? You ready for it? Pull inspection, pull appraisal, and offer at least $20,000 to $30,000 over list price at a minimum. Now, am I really serious about that? No, I'm not, okay? Do I think that buyers are comfortable with submitting offers like that? No, most of them aren't, okay? It's a really huge risk to give up your inspection rights and to put that much of your hard-earned cash on the line for a home in this market. I say it partially in jest because honestly it feels like that's what you have to do to stand out. But do I think that's in the best interest of my clients? No. My job is to get them a home. My job is also to look out for their best interests. But also, my job is not to make their decisions. So if a buyer wants to tell me to kick rocks, they're going to offer what they want to offer, that's fine. I'm here to explain your options and the risks and benefits, okay? But like I said, most buyers are not willing to throw that much at an offer to stand out. Now, if you have cash, obviously that's typically going to beat out any type of loan offer. So if you can get cash, fabulous, but most people don't have that kind of money laying around. So the point is, there really is no one magic answer. People have gotten very, very creative lately, and the creativity seems to keep evolving and growing. But so do the risks that buyers are putting themselves at. So what's the answer? there really isn't a good one, and there's not just one, and there's not a solid one. I always tell my buyers, make sure you're comfortable with the offer you're putting in front of the seller, because at the end of the day, it's your house that you're buying and it's your money that you're risking, but it's also your reward to gain. So that's the best that I can say at this point. Obviously, I'm going to keep my strategies between myself and my clients, but that's our market, and it's nutty, and it's got to pull back at some point. But you know, at what point will the forces be so unbalanced that they'll start to shift the other way? It's hard to tell, as long as buyers continue to accept the status quo, the way things are in this market right now. So there you have it. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments, and thanks for watching. Take care.